Okay, so welcome to our Team Southern Strong call. It is January 31st, the last day of January, and I just feel like this has been an incredible first month of the year. I feel like the momentum that we're building on and the steps that everyone is taking is pretty incredible, and just I'm really proud of everybody. I don't know if I tell y'all that enough, but I'm really proud of every single person on our team. I feel like we are headed in the right direction to make 2017 an incredible year. I want to definitely shout out Brittany for her first live video tonight. You are so cute. I really enjoyed it. And I think that a lot of people got a lot out of it. I don't know how you felt about it. I know we're always a lot more critical on ourselves than we are No, you were not awkward at all. I don't think you're awkward at all. And I also want to shout out Amelia. I know she's not on tonight, but she has been killing it with her post. She's been getting a lot of interest. And, she's just really stepping up and being awesome with what she's doing. I think her post tonight, I was reading, I was like, man, I really like that. How can I reword that and use the same thing? So even though she's not on live tonight, I'm really, really, really proud of her. And I'm going to share my screen and continue the recognition, if I can get, since it is the last night of the month, we still have a few hours to get everyone to Success Club. With the All Access Pass, most everyone on our team only needs one more person. To get those 3 points would put you over the 5 points or more. So congratulations to Brittany, to Bridget, Amelia, and Alex. If there's more points that I've uploaded, I apologize. This was just the last thing that I've seen. So as y'all know, after this call, I will be available to help you to come, brainstorm, to do whatever to get you there before 11 o'clock tonight, because the deadline for January is 11 o'clock our time. So we still have, 4 hours to make it happen, something like that. So I'm a librarian. I'm not good at math. So we can definitely make that happen. Tomorrow starts the Team Cup, and hopefully everyone is on a team. If you are not, let me know ASAP, because this is the last day to get on that. And these are the prizes. For Tier 1, you will get a Bluetooth speaker, which means as it's combined total, everyone on the team has to hit Success Club 5, and then we'll get sorry, I saw a chat. I'll have to read that in a second. Get the Bluetooth speaker. For Tier 2, if everyone hits Success Club 7 and gets the 50 points, you will get a cooler bag, and beyond that, the Shakeology sleeveless hoodie, which I think is a little strange, to be perfectly honest. But they're also giving away for the top team, the gym makeover. I think it's the top team. I honestly haven't read the FAQ on that yet, but that's something to work toward. And I don't know if y'all saw this or not, but Carl was talking about the Team Cup, and he said that if you participate in a Team Cup, the statistics show that you'll get 3 times more personal volume, 2.4 more Success Club points. You're 14% more likely to rank advance, earn 15 times more money, 22 times more likely to qualify for Success Club, and 13 times more likely to enroll as a coach. So I highly recommend everybody get on a team. I know that with my team, I'm going to be starting our ongoing group chat. I have already started with tracking my power hour. This one is from Kayla Higginbotham. I have printed out 60 days worth of my tracker, and I have started filling them out. And my desk at work, when I have a spare moment, I'm doing my power hour when I can. I have my little follow-up thing that I'm just going to transfer on here, and it's going to get serious personally about tracking my business, because that's something that I kind of dabble in, but I'm not making excuses, especially now with the Team Cup going on. One last thing before I hand it over to Jessie. Sorry, I have my computer plugged in. As I told y'all 2 weeks ago, I'm going to start talking about just different personal development. And the one that I want to talk about tonight is Personality Plus. If you have not read this book, even just for like you personally, it's incredible. It was one of the very first personal development books that I read when I became a coach. And it's about learning about different personalities. I loved it because it helped me understand myself more, but not just that, it helped me learn how to talk to different people. It gives you like little characteristics to look for, so you know if someone is a powerful chloric, or if someone is a melancholy, or if someone is a peaceful flingreen, or Flingwin, I'm going to say it wrong. But it lets you really learn how to communicate, and it helps with those conversations. So when you're inviting and you notice little things like people are having self-doubt, or they're giving you excuses, well, more than likely, they're probably melancholy, and you can overcome their objections the right way that speaks their language that they're going to respond to the best. So I absolutely highly recommend this book. It's a very quick read. Once you start, you're going to be so interested, you're not going to want to put it down. So that is by Florence Litter. I can't read. Anyway, so that is my personal development recommendation for tonight. And that's all I have. So I'm going to exit my screen share. Okay. And I'm going to pass it over to Jessie. Jessie is a diamond coach. She is in Julia Overfield's downline and has been a coach for, Jessie, has it been a year yet?
It's a year at the end of this month. I officially signed up as a coach in February of last year, so.
Okay, so almost a year, which is really cool that you're on our call, like, you know, at your,
not really.
Congratulations. Like, being a coach for a full year is a big deal. And she has had the absolute most amazing transformation. I have loved every second of watching her from the very beginning of her being a coach to where she is now, and I cannot wait to see where she's going to go. She is, to me, the epitome of being a product of the product, because if you follow her, which hopefully all of you do, and if you don't, go at her. If you don't, add her as a friend, because she shares what she eats. She shows her workouts. Like, if I was someone who was watching her, I feel like I could go and contact her with confidence and want more information about her challenge groups, because she is such a good product of the product. She's the best, in my opinion, of anyone that we have on our whole team. So Jessie, I'm so excited to have you here, and I'm so excited to have you share with our team. So take it away.
Thank you. Okay, well, I wouldn't call myself the best, but I would like to think that I'm extremely genuine, and I think that is the number one term that you need to remember, is that it's always about being real and being genuine. But to give you all a little bit intro on me, my fitness journey has been going on for my entire life, okay? And it's very important for you to know about my fitness journey to understand how I'm able to present myself in such a real way. So I've always been overweight. I was actually infertile because of my weight, and my husband and I had tried for numerous years to have a baby, and it just was not happening. So I did a drastic thing. It wasn't a light, a decision made lightly, but in May of 2011, I had a gastric sleeve surgery, and I went from 317 pounds to a little bit under 200 pounds, like 197 pounds, okay, in 9 months. That's like 120 pounds in 9 months. It was crazy. But I was treating my body like crap, and it was just the most unhealthy thing I'd ever done in my life. Well, I got pregnant, had a baby, gained about 40 pounds back with her. About 16 months later, got pregnant again, had another baby, gained another 40 or 50 pounds with him. So I found myself in January of last year almost at 300 pounds again. So I got up to 260 before I was like, whoa, I got to do something about this. This is like not cool, So that's how I got hooked up with my coach, and y'all, pretty much know it from there. I got plugged in my first challenge group and fell in love with the entire process. So that's pretty much how I became, involved in my Beachbody weight loss journey. Now, my coach encouraged me as part of my journey to share on my public page. I actually signed up as a customer at first. For my first 2 challenge groups, I was not a coach. And she was like, look, share, and it's going to help you, spank some of those inner demons that you have about food and about your fitness and things like that. And it's going to be therapeutic and all that. And it really was. And then I realized that there were so many people out there like me who felt like they did not have any reason to try again, who felt like they've been given so many chances, and were like, oh, I had this great opportunity that my husband paid for this surgery for me 5 years ago, and I wasted it. Well, I didn't waste it because I got my 2 babies out of it, but it was expensive and it hurt. I mean, it was surgery. It hurt and it was painful and it wasn't easy, but I wasted the experience. And so I was like, let me share this with people. And that's really the audience that I connect with right now, is women who have basically like almost given up on themselves, people who think they don't deserve that second, third, fourth chance. And I'm like, whatever, there's always a chance to start over. So that is exactly how I got into coaching, is I started sharing for part of my therapy, my personal therapy. And then I realized how easy it was to bring myself out there and to share. And I realized that there is no secret potion to showing how easy it is to do these things. Once I started coaching and the vital behaviors were explained to me, I was like, I've been doing that all along. I get up and I do my workout every day. I drink my Shakeology. I tell people about it because I was proud of my progress, which to this day, I am down 60 pounds since January last year. I'm working towards a goal of 100 pounds lost, but that's not where I really want to stop, but I want to be able to say I've lost 100 pounds. Really, honestly, 100 pounds by Summit. I want to be one of those people that stands up at Summit and it says 100 pounds lost. But, that's creeping up on me, and I've had to, readjust myself lately because I've gotten kind of bad with my eating in the last month or so, and I realized last week that I was not doing myself any favors. But anyway, so vital behaviors. They're vital for a reason, y'all, okay? Share, share, share. Get over yourself when you feel like somebody is going to make fun of you, because this is what I tell my coaches all the time, okay? If they have something mean to say and they say it to your face, boot them out your life, okay? But I can guarantee you, if they don't like what you're doing, they're not going to tell you to your face. They're not going to comment. They're not going to message you. And if they do message you, you don't need them, okay? I've actually had some tough love with a couple members of my family who were like wanting to try to make fun of me. And I'm like, look, it's going to work for me. This is what's to work. This is what I'm doing. And this is how I'm bringing some positivity into my life, okay? So your supporters are going to love you. They're going to come out of the woodwork. My daughter wants to sit here. That's fine. Danny, you have to be quiet, okay? Your supporters are going to come out of the woodwork, okay? And they're going to love you. So, yeah, baby, but you got to hold it down, okay? Okay. So, hold it down. Okay. Sorry, y'all. You're going to always want to be an example. Always being, whether it is good or bad. I have bad days. I post about my bad days, okay? You need to tell people. It doesn't need to be sunshine and rainbows every stinking time, because people are going to relate to that. Danny, go. Okay? People are going to relate to that, okay? There is always going to be that one person who you did not know that was following you, that will all of a sudden out of the blue be like, I love you and I want to do what you do. And you're like, I've never spoken to you ever. And you know what? Actually, I'll tell you right now, I was that person. My coach, she was friends with me on Facebook, but how many of us go and talk to every single one of our Facebook friends, right? How many of us can tell you that you personally know, especially if you're adding your new Facebook friends every day, how many of you can tell me that you have spoken to every single person on there? So there is one person out there who follows you every day and you don't know about it. Be there for that person, because one day she's going to be like, I need to talk to you, because that's how I was. My coach didn't even know me. Just all of a sudden, I was like, hey, I want to be in your challenge group. Okay? Okay, good. She walked away. Sorry, y'all. It's a 4-year-old life, Okay, so now you know why. Now you know why, and now you know Now you know why, and now you know how I find it so easy to be so genuine and all that. Now, but
the girl with the pink hair.
she loves the girl with the pink hair, she says. Okay.
That
But how? And it's just little things, really. First of all, it's not selling. It's not selling at all, okay? I don't sell. I've worked in retail before. Granted, I was like a teenager, and I hated it, okay? I hated trying to talk to people about buying things. I hated trying to, get them interested in a product or anything like that just for the sake of making a sale. I hated that. It's icky. It makes you feel creepy. It's just not right, okay? I don't sell to people. I don't sell products to people. I sell, I should say sell, I share solutions, and I share experiences, and I share my life, okay? So you're always going to maintain a real and a positive presence, and that, well, I should say positive, a real presence that is but real would mean that I show emotion when needed. My mom was in the hospital at Christmas. I had a rough couple of days there. I binge ate for like a couple of days. It was bad. I told people about it. I didn't put up some memes on my Facebook page and some pictures of my kids and pretend that I was okay. There were a couple of days there, like I could barely roll out of the bed. I was crying. And I told people about it. And it made people more interested in my story and more interested in this entire journey. But then I showed them myself out of that hole too. So that's how you gain trust. It's pretty simple. You're going to show that you are always a work in progress. And, there's very few coaches who are at their body who are perfect. There are very few coaches who are just done, okay, with weight loss or improvement, self-improvement or whatever. There's always some way to be a changing. So you're going to always want to show others what you're doing to change yourself and show others, that they can do it too. And here's something. Everybody's selling something on Facebook, it seems, these days, okay? What are you doing to stand out? What do you do? How do you make yourself different? And I'm not talking about making some professional looking, super awesome videos. Because I'll tell you right now, my coach, if you don't follow her, you should. Because, like, I'll tell you, like, Julia makes some stinking good videos, okay? I'm like, how does she do this? I can't do that. I don't have the time, don't have the talent, okay? But I do what I do best. Danny touched something. I'm sorry, it scared me. I thought she made y'all go away. I do what I do best, and it doesn't have to be the same as her. Okay, I made the mistake when I first started out coaching. Danny, don't put that there. Trying to copy people, and I learned that is not the way to do it. That's not the way to do it. You want to be yourself and be genuine. There are coaches out there that you want to get ideas from, but don't ever copy anybody, okay? Because that's not you, and that's not how you want to present yourself. You want to share your journey frequently and openly and give your honest opinions on stuff. I have a program that I'm doing right now. I'm doing 22-minute hardcore now. I quit it I bought it when it first came out. I did the whole launch thing. I made it through week 4 and quit. I told people about it. I was like, I can't do this. I'm not ready for this. I was honest about it. And I'm telling you right now, I don't really like it that much. I'm going to finish it. And when I'm done, I'm going to tell people, look, it might be for you. It's not necessarily for me. I'm open and honest. I'm not ever going to try to tell them that they need to buy something that I haven't tried. So when somebody asks me about a program that I haven't tried, I tell them, honestly, I haven't tried that one yet, but I will look into it for you and I will find somebody who has. So use the products every day and show it, but don't ever make an ad, okay? Don't be one of those people who's going to put a stock photo up there and be like, oh, look, here is this challenge pack that's on sale, and here's a price, and there's no picture of me in it, and there's no me showing you how to do it, how I use it every day and all that, okay? I don't post about my Shakeology every day as in, oh, I'm drinking my shake, and it's so yummy, and this is how it's so good for my body. But I can guarantee you almost every day you're going to see a post of me holding my cup, doing something to where it's in the picture. I'm in my kitchen and you can see my canister in the background, So, Danny. So, but then every now and then I do those epic posts where I talk about how it's helped me and how it's brought down my TSH levels for my, and changed my thyroid medicine and how it's given me energy and made my hair quit falling out and all that stuff, you know? So you throw those out every now and then, but I hate seeing ads. And I don't bash on other companies. I don't. But if y'all ever look through your newsfeed and you see like the It Works people, y'all know what I'm talking. Yeah, Alden, I saw the eye roll. That is what you don't do. Okay? They share stock photos and they make these ads that they borrow pictures from their friend, you know? No. You know, show your own pictures. It doesn't even matter if it's some major epic weight loss. Just show yourself. You know, it doesn't have to be anything physical transformation, mental, spiritual, you know, transformation, just whatever it takes. But make sure you're showing your own life and your own self and your own body in your post. And that's pretty much, you know, my number one thing that I like to drive home to everybody is always be you and always be genuine, and you'll never go wrong. And that's it, ladies. That's pretty much all I have to say. And I apologize for my little minion, but I have a feeling most of y'all understand, you know, what that's like. So,
They
and
don't
they're that.
apologize for her at all. I think at some point we've all had a child or a dog in the background.
Yeah, their daddy is he's a nurse at a federal prison, and he switched to night shifts. So, you know, I got her right now. She should be going to bed soon, but you know, it's hard to do without him here because my 2-year-old is actually, my 18-year-old is holding the 2-year-old hostage in the back of the house. So at least there's only one out here right now.
I have a question for you. Before your post, like because how often do you post a day? And then do you like think about your posts before you do them, or do you do them on the fly, or?
Okay. I'm the world's worst. Okay, first of all, since I'm a stay-at-home mom, which I think I probably forgot that part, but I'm a stay-at-home mom. I actually used to be an accountant for the Federal Bureau of Prisons, and so I am. That's also actually something that I had to work on when I first started becoming a coach, is that I wasn't ever normally a people person. I was numbers person. Danny, I'm trying to talk. But I post. The biggest thing about my post is that I do what a lot of people tell you not to do, and I post off the cuff. The only thing I ever make ahead of time is my challenge group ads. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Whenever I'm pre-planning challenge group calls, I'll make those at a time because I put some effort into those. I do those on PicMonkey and make them pretty and all that, you know. But I post off the cuff, but I can do it because I'm a stay-at-home mom. Now, I have done it before. I did I think it Push the Diamond group that Val did, where she required us posting schedule, like we had to show it to her, and so like for the entire month or maybe it was a week, I don't remember. But anyway, and so I had to pre-plan stuff, and I liked it. Like it was nice, like having to, you know, at this time of day I'm going to do this on blah blah blah. But that's not how I do it. I post the 3 to 5 times a day, and when I first started, I was over posting. I was like 6, 7 times a day. I was like, oh, picture of the kid, that's funny, blah blah blah, you know, constantly. And coach is like, you need to stop. You're overexposing yourself. You can't give too much out there. But yeah, 3 to 5 times a day, and I don't plan ahead. But if you work a full-time job, especially like you know, who's not allowed to be on Facebook at work, I would definitely plan ahead. So.
Okay, I know that like one of my favorite things about you is your videos. How often do you do videos? Do you try to do like at least 1 or 2 a week, or you know, just whenever you feel like there's a good part to show people? And what apps do you use for that?
Okay, videos. First of all, Facebook Live is amazeballs. Okay, awesome. Love Facebook Live. Okay, and I try to do live a lot. I do a live workout. Did a live workout this morning, and my biggest thing is about my workout videos is that my niche is plus size women, especially plus size women who are in the situation that I've been in, that had weight loss surgery previously, and then so a lot of them are older. I mean, I'm 35, and I'm usually working with women who are in their 50s and early 50s and late 50s. That's where a lot of my challengers are. And so a lot of them have medical issues and all that. So a lot of my videos are showing how to modify. So I like to take the time to show them how I'm making things work for my body, because I still can't do everything. Now, What do I use? For mostly just for videos, I have a Samsung Galaxy Note 5 that's on its last legs. It has a video, like a Samsung video editor that's on it. That's all I use.
Okay.
I don't ever do anything fancy. I don't add audio. I don't add music. I a lot of times, like, I hashtag videos, I think unedited or raw video or something like that, because I just throw it up there, and with the kids screaming in the background, and you can see me drop the phone and stuff like that. But it gets the point across. Now, I used to do pick, play, post, but I don't like it that much because, yeah, it just doesn't look right. If I'm gonna do video where I actually want to do like the collage like that and all that, I would find something better. As, honestly, as much as I hate Apple products, from what I understand, like the iMovie or whatever it is that's on the iPhone is like freaking amazing, but I will never own an iPhone, so it's just not for me. So, but if you are an iPhone person, I hear that that's really super awesome. Um, but I prefer live. Now, my one thing that I'm trying to get over right now, and I'm trying to learn that from Julia, is going live or doing videos that have nothing to do with Beachbody, because that's my biggest thing. If you go look at my videos, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a workout or meal prep or me cooking something. Or I want to do a video. I want to expand myself into doing videos that have nothing to do with fitness and all that, and just to show my family. I did one live the other day where my kids were playing musical instruments in the house, and and that got like some amazing interest. It was crazy. My mom bought them some maracas in Mexico when they were driving me crazy. So whoop, I went live and like made people watch them, shaking their maracas and their tambourines, and people thought it was like the coolest thing ever, or, the funniest thing ever. So I'm trying to get myself into doing more and stuff like that, but as far as the videos go, people are really receptive to seeing the workouts. So if you have something special that you think that you can share about your workout, put it on video and show it.
One last question, then I'll open up the floor for everyone else. Do you contact everyone who likes your posts? Like, do you reach out to them?
Yeah.
If so, what do you say to them?
Oh, that's super simple. I get that from Jen. I love Jen's thing. It's like, hey, girl, thank you so much for the love on my page or the love on my post, or my favorite was when I did my core to force transformation pictures. It was the first time I'd ever shown any of my pictures on Facebook without my shirt on, because like I take before and after pictures of every program I do, shirtless and with a shirt. I've never shown the shirtless ones before. Super nervous about putting up the shirtless pictures, and so when people, and that got a lot of likes, and I commented, I was like, oh, thank you so much for liking that. I was so nervous. I was so afraid that people were going to be, what the hell is she doing? I got such great response. 9 times out of most of the time, whenever I send people thank you for the love messages, they're like, they ignore it. But with that one, people were like, yeah, that was awesome, but just commenting back. So yeah, and it takes some time too, especially if you have some major response, because on my transformation pictures, I get upwards of like 200, 300 likes, and on some of the really drastic ones. And, but I'll take the time and comment or message every single one of them.
Good. Thank you. Those
Thank
are
you.
questions I've been wanting to ask. Does anybody else have any questions for Jessie? Okay. Well, Jessie, thank you so much for getting on with us tonight. You are absolutely awesome. I appreciate you taking the time away from your kids, because I know it's hard, especially with you being home by yourself at night. And just really appreciate you sharing with us. I can't wait to upload this video for the rest of the team to listen to. I feel like you gave us a lot of, what do they call it on the national wake-up calls? Like nuggets? Great nuggets, or I don't know what he calls them, but just really, really appreciate you. Everyone else, I'm going to end the meeting, but I am going to hop back on just for a little bit to see if anybody wants to get on and work, or talk, or just use the last few hours of the month working toward your goals. If no one hops on, it won't hurt my feelings. I just want you to know that I am going to get back on and will be available for you. So thank you for your time. Thank you for being on live. I love you all, and we'll in the meeting now.